So, take a look at this problem. So it says determine how many 1/8 inch cubes. Are you kidding me? I'm in the middle of a major production here. Where's my key grip operator? This is awful. My Academy Award is out the door. Killing me here, actors and actresses. All right, so determine how many 1/8 cubes will take to fill the prism. So here's what I'm thinking. This is a 1/8 inch cube. So I'm drawing a little cube, and this is what I'm stacking inside of that shape over there. So we have 1/8 of an inch here, 1/8 of an inch here, and 1/8 of an inch here. Now I'm going to stack those cubes going up, going the width, and also going the length. Okay, now if I take a look here, none of these, well, it looks like this bottom one is 1/8, correct? So what I want to do is, let's look at this one here, 3/8. So how many 3/8, how many 1/8 will go into 3/8? So when I ask how many will go into something, am I talking about addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? When I talk about how many times something goes into something, what operation I'll be talking about? Stefersky. Division, nice. So I'm really going to take, hey, you know what? I'm taking 3/8 and dividing it by 1/8. And we know that when I divide fractions, what happens is I end up multiplying by that second fraction's reciprocal. So this then translates into, hey, 3/8 times, and I just take and flip by 1/8, or by 8/1, excuse me. And obviously we can do some cross reduction here. So 8 reduces 8, those are gone, and I just have 3 times 1, which is 3. And that makes sense because there's 3 1/8 chunks in 3/8. So that means this length is no longer 3/8, it's now what? 3. All right, so this is now 3. Let's look at this side here. It's 3/4. So just like I did previously, I'm going to take 3/4, but I need to break it up into chunks of what? Not into 4, but break it into chunks of, because all my cubes are 1/8 of an inch. So divide by 1/8. And just as I did earlier, I know that when I am multiplying or dividing fractions, I multiply by that fraction's reciprocal, their second ones. So it becomes 3/4 times the reciprocal of 1/8 is 8/1. If you're not comfortable with cross reducing, we just multiply numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. 3 times 4, or 3 times 8 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4. And I'm going to ask Taya, 24 divided by 4 gives us what? I think you said 6. Nice job. 24 divided by 4 is 6. So now this length is what? 6. All right. So that means I could fit 3 cubes this way, 6 cubes going this way. Now I get into this little conundrum here. I have 2.5. Don't really want to deal with 2.5 as a mixed number, but I can change 2.5 into a what, Bova? Improper fraction. Nice job. Must be that LeBron All-Star shooting camp you're playing for. So, Bova, what is 2.5 as a improper fraction? Ooh, even fast. Look at that. It's like a no-look pass to K-Love in the corner for a tray. So now we're taking that 5/2 and dividing it by 1/8 still. Now, Cole, we know that when we divide fractions, we really take the reciprocal of the second one, correct? So the 5/2 will remain the same. We're going to times that by what's the reciprocal of 1/8? That a boy, 8/1. And again, if I'm not comfortable with cross reducing, I could just multiply numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Shaylin, what is 5 times 8? Good girl. Shaylin, what is 2 times 1? Shaylin, what is 40 divided by 2? That means I can fit 20 1/8 inch cubes going from top to bottom. We're almost done. We've actually done all the hard part. Now we just have to figure out how many cubes. And this just becomes like a volume problem. And what would I do, Ethan? Length times width times height. Sometimes kids like to add these. Don't add them. We're just now going, hey, length times width times height. We've kind of just renamed these into 1/8. So now we have 20 1/8 go up, 6 1/8 go across, and 3 1/8 go widthwise. So what's 6 times 20? 120. Nice job, Eleanor. We go 120 now times 3. What is 120 times 3? Mr. Moore. 360. Now, is it 360 cubic inches? What's the question asked? How many cubes? So it's 360 what? We must label correctly tomorrow. Joey, it's 360 what? No, I'm not doing cubic inches. I'm trying to figure out how many what fit in there. Cubes. So it becomes 360 cubes. All right.